I have a little confession to share. I thought I was doing pretty well with my phone use lately. I've been really making an effort, turning off notifications, using Screen Zen, an awesome app to help, leaving it in another room, all the things we're supposed to do. But in a recent ADHD assessment, the comments from the psychologist said, you might want to do something about your phone addiction. And as I read that, I just sat there thinking, what? I thought I was doing better. If you've ever felt that way, that your phone is in control of you more than you're in control of it, you're not alone. And if you have ADHD, there are real reasons why this feels impossible to manage sometimes. Today, I'm sharing 5 shocking truths about ADHD and phone addiction that most of us have never been told, but desperately need to hear. Hey, I'm Jen Barnes, ADHD success coach, and I help ambitious ADHD women navigate the invisible obstacles that keep us stuck in cycles of overthinking, avoidance, and burnout. This topic hits close to home because phone addiction isn't about a lack of willpower. It's about the way your ADHD brains are wired. So let's unpack this together without shame, without judgment, and with a ton of compassion for what you're up against. ADHD brains are naturally low in dopamine, the brain chemical that helps us feel motivated, rewarded, and focused. It helps with executive function. Phones, especially social media, give us those little microbursts of dopamine every time we scroll, get a like, or see something new. Or even I notice when I have a new text message, like I have to answer it right away because it's like right there. So it's not weakness that you can't put the phone down. It's biology doing exactly what it's wired to do, chasing that next hit of stimulation. And if you think about this from an evolutionary perspective, one of the people I had training with in ADHD talks about ADHDers being the hunter-gatherers. We're really good at spotting the berries and the food and the danger because our brains are scanning everything. We don't filter so well, but we're looking for the berries. And what do all those notifications and likes look like? Little red berries. We come by this super honestly. So, all right. One of our biggest ADHD struggles is time blindness, or as I am trying to call it now, nonlinear time. We intend to check our phone for just 5 minutes or just watch that one YouTube video by Heather Cox Richardson, and suddenly an hour disappears, or maybe 3. This isn't you being irresponsible, it's how ADHD brains process time differently. Add a device designed to keep you hooked and distracted, and it's a perfect storm for losing track of hours, leaving other tasks unfinished, leaving you unrested, and leaving you feeling frustrated with yourself. Many of us don't talk about this next part. Phones aren't just entertainment, they're often escape hatches. When the to-do list feels crushing, when we're behind on emails, when we don't know where to start, we scroll. It's one of the fastest ways to avoid the discomfort of doing something that feels impossible. So, phone addiction isn't just about screens, it's a sign of a deeper avoidance pattern that ADHD brains slip into to protect us from shame, failure, or even just the sheer weight of too much to do. In a lot of ways, and you've heard me talk about this before if you watch my channel, we tend to seek out our phones as part of the shutdown response, like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. Though sometimes if we're amped up, we'll look at it too. So there's that. Another truth is that we already struggle with attention regulation in ADHD. Phones make it so much worse. Every notification, every quick switch between apps trains our brains to crave novelty instead of focus. Over time, this isn't just a distraction problem. It's literally rewiring how our brain expects stimulation, making it harder to stick with slower, deeper work. And the worst part of all of this isn't even the lost time. It's how we talk to ourselves after, why can't I just put it down? What's wrong with me? I'm wasting my life. That shame keeps us feeling stuck. And shame doesn't change behavior, it locks us into the same habits because we don't believe we can do better, because we think we're bad. This is why understanding phone addiction in ADHD is crucial. It's not a moral failing. The thing was designed to make this happen. And it's a complex mix of brain wiring, environment, and coping strategies that were never meant to work long term. So if you've been beating yourself about phone use, please hear this. You're not broken. You're not messed up. You're not lazy. You're not the only one. Your phone is a tool. But right now, it's also a sign that something underneath needs care. A brain that's craving dopamine, struggling with time, overwhelmed by tasks, and or desperate for escape. If this hits home for you, especially the part about using your phone to avoid the mountain of unfinished tasks, I created something that can help. It's my free 5-step Taskmaster plan that I just updated today. It's a simple ADHD friendly framework to help you go from, I don't know where to start, to actually getting things done. No shame, no impossible systems, just steps that work with your ADHD brain, not against it. You can grab it free at jenbarnes.org or the link is in the description because it's not about having more willpower. It's about having tools that finally make sense for your ADHD brain. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.